Welcome everybody to another episode of A Noob's Guide to World of Warships Blitz. I am your host and King Noob Egg. Today we're going to look at a domination game where the enemy CV tried to snipe me pretty much the whole game. Now, as you can see by my handy dandy little map, the bottom team should be going for BC and the top team should be going for AB. These are the closest targets to the respective teams. Now with that in mind, I'm going to start with a half speed forward and turning towards my right as I launch out my first wave of planes. I'm in the T6 carrier, the Furious, which is a British CV, which just came out in the Blitz pass. Anyone who has played this ship knows that the fighters are slow and not really all that great for air defense, and the torpedoes take a little bit getting used to because of the small spread. Anyone who plays CV knows that your primary targets should be enemy destroyers because they have the most effect on the outcome of a game. In this very first wave, I was trying to do a little too much, and I just took what I could get, which was the Dunkirk over there. Now at this point, I'm realizing, oh no one went to sea, so now I'm going ahead and start to turn again back towards AB. I'm getting sniped in the process, which is fine. It's pretty commonplace, especially in the lower tiers, although you will find it up in the upper tiers as well sometimes, though not as prevalent as it is down here. Now, in order to dodge these torpedoes, I'm keeping my turn. I'm trying to keep my bow end right on the torpedo planes, and as my fighters take one out, hit drop, and my turn, and just missed me. Perfect. Now I can keep on going, and okay, there's an enemy CV. Go ahead and drop a torpedo and a bomb on there as I'm moving away from the action a little bit, away from sea, kind of towards A and B a little bit, but still out of reach. That guy got caught up on the rock and he was dodging all those other torpedoes, and that was the end of him right there. Now I'm still changing directions quite a bit, trying to weave and dodge anything that the enemies are going to throw at me, especially port bombers. And while I'm doing that, I'm also trying to help out my teammates over at A to try and keep that secure. As you'll see here, my weaving and dodging pays off as the enemy CV didn't keep tracking me and my movements with his torp bombers, and that really helped out. Now I just saw over on my 2 o'clock position there's an enemy DD trying to sneak up on me and follow me around. That's fine. We'll go ahead and send some love his way. Kind of move the fighter in that direction to help spawn a little bit. Unfortunately on this first one I kind of missed a little bit. Got too much going. It tends to happen when you're outnumbered. You got planes coming your way. You're trying to manage a game all by yourself pretty much. One hit there. That's alright. Still killing planes. The bombs are doing their job. I'm getting hammered by a battleship now over in B. But I'm still moving along, still trying to figure out where this gallant's going to run to. And of course the planes decided to dance around now. And I think that one misses. Yeah, that one misses. But I got a damage con, so we're good there. Drop another bomb and another set of torps on this fella. And if nothing else, I'm chasing him out of my path. I'm continually forcing him to turn away from me. And that's going to help me live a little bit longer. Okay, now we'll go ahead and finish him off with this torp. He tried to smoke up there. It's just too late. But at this point, we're getting cornered in here. We're pretty well screwed at this point. We're down one ship and 2 caps, and we're losing a lot of points as we go. None of my team is pushing. So about the only hope that I have is to help delete as many ships as possible. Maybe my teammates can survive long enough to do something. Anything, please. I beg you. Anyway, I'm gonna mess with this third PD here. Really not having a whole lot of luck on this one. A lot of stress going on. I do end up catching one torpedo on his steering gear, so it makes him waste a decon, which would be awesome if my teammate can set him on fire right about now, but that's not going to happen. And we just lost another ship, so now we're down 4-2. Got a minute plus remaining. I'm out of fighters. His torpedoes that he launched at me fell short because I was reversing. There's that Dunkirk there. I'm going to go ahead and take him out, help even the score a little bit, but that's not going to be enough to win, as you'll see. Got the enemy cruiser sneaking up behind me at my 3 o'clock, and my best hope is to go after that DD again. He's about the weakest possible target right now. That's just all I can do at this point. And by the time I found him, it was too late to redirect my torpedo bombers. It happens. I'm on double fire at no decon. One unfortunate thing about this is about another second and I would have had that DD sunk. That's just the way it goes, you know. So this one ends up in a loss, which is unfortunate, but sometimes that's the way it goes. It's a little disheartening when you really play your butt off and have a pretty decent game and the rest of the team just fails you. As you saw, I had 19 plane kills, which in the Furious is actually really good because, like I said earlier, these fighters are slow and they're really not all that great for shooting down other planes. I typically use them for AA, meat shield basically, to soak up AA damage. Okay, so I had a battleship and 2 destroyers that I took out. I nearly took out the 3rd destroyer, and I kept the enemy CV occupied 100% of the game, so he did absolutely 0 to help his team. Therefore, the way I see it, I took out 4 ships. In any case, no point in complaining any longer. It's done and over with. This is how you can neutralize a CV sniper. Just keep dodging and sticking and moving and keep him occupied, but ignore him. Send your planes to your most important targets, which are the DDs or the closest objective. Until next time, guys, thank you very much, and have